So here we are at the Centurion Club in Hertfordshire to check out the new G range from Ping. Is that right?
It's right.
Is that right?
It's very right, but it's also very cold.
We're with Dave Fanning, Marketing Director for the whole of Europe for Ping. Big shot, big cheese in the Ping world and the world in general.
Thank you.
Dave, what are we doing here today?
We're here to get a preview of the new G Series product that we'll be launching on Monday, 11th of January to the public. We'll go on sale 11th of February and that's when it'll be on sale around the world. But basically it's the new range of the G product that we've had since the first iteration of the G2. So we're really excited that we're able to bring a new line out, and when we bring out a new line we're looking at product that's been improved. But one thing that Ping's always stood for is control as well. So it's not just all about distance, it's getting accuracy as well. So the whole G line, you're seeing an improvement on the G30 in terms of distance and accuracy across the board. And also a lot of aesthetic changes as well, and new technology that we're bringing to the market that haven't been seen before. So
yeah, one of the things when we were chatting earlier in the presentation was the word turbulence came up quite a lot.
Turbulators.
Like turbulators.
Turbulators we introduced on the G30, and that was, we've done a lot of work with aerodynamics, and we actually our engineers work with the University of Sheffield, who actually do a lot of aerodynamic testings over there. But what we've done on the new G driver is we've added some more technology in there, the Vortex system, which is the back of the driver, which as the air goes over the top of that driver, there are a lot of turbulence, a lot of wake is created, a bit like on a motorboat, you see the wake comes out from there.
Are you following this?
I know what's going on.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
Am I okay carrying on with this? So the Vortex technology is basically taken that a step forward on the aerodynamics. So it's made the air that passes over the driver a little bit more smoother, and what that enables the driver to do is go a little bit quicker through the air. So we're seeing a similar gain at what you had over G25 to G30. So you're looking at about 1.5 miles an hour quicker clubhead speed. What does that translate into? Faster ball speed as well. So you're looking at around, most people will be looking at around a 5 to 10 yard gain on there if they were hitting a like for like G30 over the new G driver. So it's pretty substantial in this day and age of driver technology.
Now, we've got the turbulators, they're already individual looking, no one else has anything like that. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the Dragonfly crown, because that really does look different to anything else.
Yeah, I mean that's really
Cheers.
Yeah, I mean the Dragonfly technology, that is really cool and new to the market. And basically it came from John Solheim. He was on holiday and he took a picture of a dragonfly and looked at the intricacies and the design of a wing of a dragonfly, which has to be incredibly light to obviously get it airborne, but it needs to be strong. So he came back to our engineers and said, how can we take weight out of that crown? Because we're all about moving the CG lower and further back, because that helps create higher MOI, better launch conditions, less spin to get optimum distance and optimum control. So being able to add the Dragonfly technology, we've been able to thin out the crown even more, which is incredibly thin already being titanium. It's allowed us to remove 8 grams from that crown, which has allowed us to move the CG further back from the G30 range, which has increased again the MOI and the ball speed coming off the face. So it's really cool that we've been able to get so thin and build this new technology into the driver as well.
You've used carbon fibre before, and other brands have used carbon fibre. Was there a reason not to use carbon fibre?
The real reason is what we found is by getting that titanium that thin, if you did that without the Dragonfly technology, the driver would collapse. And that's why you would probably need to move to a lighter weight material. What we've been able to do by incorporating the Dragonfly is we know titanium is incredibly strong, for such a light material. We know it works, and so by able to save that 8 grams, we didn't feel the need to go to carbon fibre. One of the challenges you have with that, when you're having to match 2 materials together, you have to put a lot of weight in the top of that crown where that joining is. We don't have to do that. This is one flow of material all over the driver, so it allows us to be very strategic with where we put that weight and improve the performance of the driver.
And everybody's probably spotted Bubba's pink driver already. Yeah. The rest of the tour players, they look like they're going to be changing quickly?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, this day and age, it's really hard to get players when they're going to change because they don't have an off-season anymore. They pretty much run all the way through. But we have been testing product behind the scenes. Our tour rep is actually going down on Monday to work with a couple of our Spanish players, Miguel and Alejandro. So we are working with players, and you'll probably see stuff come through on Dubai, and when the main tour in the States kick in, We're pretty optimistic our players will move over to this product because it is better than the, better performing than the G30 product.
Asked me if we could have one.
Boss Governor wants to know if he can have one.
He can have one in a few weeks when we're ready to get to launch, as long as he's going to play it.
The big thing that we got involved in is on the top, there's this trip step that runs across the top just beyond the face. And the idea of that is as the flow comes in to the face at the bottom of the swing when the club is going the fastest.
We're in deepest, darkest Hertfordshire. We're at the Centurion Golf Club. It's about 6 degrees. There's a car coming which is getting into the way of the sound. I like it, he's holding his ground. He was not moving.